everybody, this is a shortened version of the full video just to get right to the point. If you want to see the full version, I have a clickable link for you at the end of this video. When you were sharpening that blade to get it perfectly sharp on both sides, there's a good chance that you actually ended up removing more material off of one side than the other side. Your blade might not be perfectly balanced now. It might be heavier on one side or the other. The reason that we want to have a perfectly balanced blade on your lawnmower is because that it'll vibrate if it's not balanced. If it's really out of balance, first of all, it's going to vibrate so bad that you're barely going to be able to hold on to that thing. It's going to make your hands numb holding on to it. Second problem with that is your lawnmower will literally tear itself apart. I'm not kidding. You're going to have broken bolts coming out. You're going to have loose bolts falling out. You're going to have right where the lawnmower engine is bolted down to the body of your lawnmower, the deck of your lawnmower, those mounts will start cracking and breaking. You will destroy your lawnmower after time. You want to balance this blade now. This is easy to do. Here's one right here. I know this is new. Here's a little blade balancer. They're cheap. I put this one on. I know it's balanced. That's balanced. Never been sharpened. I already know it's balanced. That looks great. This one here, not so much. See the difference? That's heavier on that side than it is on this side. The easiest way to balance your blade is to just keep removing material off of the heavy side. Best way to do that, in my opinion, is just to keep sharpening it. Do what you were doing before. Just keep sharpening it and keep sharpening it, even though it's sharp on that side. You're not worried about that anymore. All you're doing is removing more material. Keep sharpening it on that side until it's going to be flat and evened out on your balancer. It's as easy as that. Now, you don't have one of these things. You don't have access to one of these things. You don't want one of these things. Put it aside. You're going to see some videos out there that are going to tell you how to balance a blade, and they're going to say, pound a nail in the wall and just hang your blade on a nail to do that. Well, I don't think that's reliable. That's my opinion. I'm going to show you why right now. There's our blade right there. I know it's balanced. We just balanced it on the balancer. You put a nail in the wall, you hang it on the wall. Does that look balanced? It doesn't look balanced to me. Like, you can do whatever you want on that nail, and how is that reliable? In my opinion, that is a very unreliable way of balancing your blade. If you don't want that specific balancer, here's my next favorite way of balancing a blade. That is a 6-inch extension for a ratchet. Put that down and put your blade on it right in the center so you can see through that center hole. Now grab that extension and just roll it back and forth till it's balanced. You look down through that center hole and you can see whether that extension is in the dead center of that hole or not. That is perfect right there. Here's the one that's out of balance. We'll do it with that one. I roll that back and forth until it's actually balancing. And you can see that there's balanced right there. But you can clearly see, looking through that center hole right there, that the extension is nowhere near in the center of that hole. That's more reliable than putting the old nail in the wall trick, I'll tell you that. So I hope that was clear enough and thorough enough for you guys. I hope I didn't bore you guys to death with that one, but you know me, I like to be as clear and as thorough, better than the other guy out there. So if you liked it, please give me that thumbs up button there. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. That'd be awesome. Till the next episode again, guys. Steve out. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, click on that little button right there. If you'd like to see the full version of this video, it's a lot more detailed, a lot more in-depth, click right there.